It was really cool.
Yeah, because I'm from the generation where you just figure it the fuck out and keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
You guys are bitching the whole time, peeing on yourselves, fucking wanting to stop at bussies.
Welcome, everybody, to the Unemployable Podcast. I'm here today with our hosts, John Nelson and Cam Fonte. I will be your guest, Adrian, along with Alex.
Wow, that was really
actually way better than I expected.
Do you want to do all of them?
All the intros?
Yeah.
Sure, I guess. What does that mean?
You can just host the whole episode if you want.
Yeah, that was really good.
All right.
You're the host now.
Yeah, you're really attractive.
Thank you. I know.
You're probably really good at sex too.
Well, only one way I found out.
All right, let's go. So we just got back from a trip.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck I agreed to go on a trip with you guys.
It was a lot of fun, though.
You had fun.
I did have fun.
You had
Funny because you don't even do the style of the convention we went to.
Yeah,
You never did any of the style we went to.
He doesn't have to.
Well, that's not true. We went to an anime in-con in Richmond, Virginia. The first day, the person was like, yo, I want a castle, but like in the style of this comic book artist.
Right.
Manga.
That was pretty cool.
Manga.
What was the artist's name?
Junji Ito?
Junji Ito,
Yeah.
obviously.
My bad.
Fucking idiot.
You didn't learn anything
With
this
the program.
weekend, dude?
Yeah, no, I learned nothing.
But it still was a castle. Yeah, a lot of people are like, why are you here?
Yeah.
You fit right the fuck in.
Yeah, that was all my style.
You were just doing titties and
That was
ass all
really cool.
weekend.
Yeah. I got to do a lot of titties and other anime shit.
Lewd tats.
Yeah. That was the only reason I wanted to go, to do those. And I ended up getting to do one before I left, so that was cool.
Well, so we left. So we drove there.
Yeah.
We left at like, 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
As soon as I got in the car, I realized I fucked up.
Yeah.
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 Well, it started with you thinking you were in front with me driving
Yeah.
to us sitting in the back.
I was going to make a thing about it, but I was like, whatever, I don't care.
That doesn't make sense because I thought we agreed that you weren't, well, at least the driving part, that it was going to be me or Cam driving. We agreed to that like a week before.
I wasn't sure because I was like, is Alex convinced he's driving the entire way?
And I
Because
did.
it didn't have to be like that at all. I thought,
Yeah,
I thought we were like rotating.
Well, I
Well,
started.
like, once the car started to fuck up, like, he was just the most comfortable.
Yeah,
driving
once
it.
it started to fuck up, I was like, I don't want anybody else to drive.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, we had some car troubles on our way up to Richmond.
Yes.
Um,
Fuck Stabilitrack.
fuck Stabilitrack, whatever Chevy's putting on their trucks nowadays. It's terrible.
Well, yeah, I mean, Adrian and I were having a great time.
Yeah, we were chilling. in the
You know
back.
what?
Well, like, we did get the truck with the pilot seats. Like, the back seats are, like, just as comfortable as the front seats.
No, they're not.
No.
There's not as much room. My knees were buckling. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking.
You were sitting
Mine-
crisscross
mine were
applesauce all the
buckled.
time.
What?
You were sitting crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, because I had to keep rotating my knee. Couldn't slip up. I was doing fucking
you
yoga
look so
back there.
comfortable.
Yeah. He had his legs kicked up on
Yeah.
the meat,
You were
the
on the
console.
thing, and then you were crisscross. You looked like you were meditating. It was really cool.
Yeah, because I'm from the generation where you just figure it the fuck out and keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
You guys are bitching the whole time, peeing on yourselves, fucking wanting to stop at bussies.
Whoa. listen.
So let's go to that.
Yeah, let's
you
talk about
experienced-
bussies.
Buc-ee's for the first time.
I did.
How was it?
It was good. Made me
You know
sick
what?
last
Oh,
night.
it was your first time
What
too,
do you mean
right?
it made you sick
Damn.
last night?
So the sandwich I got before we left, I've had it since we left. I never ate it.
Yo,
I ate it last
you're
night. I got
sick as-
sick.
That's
That's
your fault.
your fault.
That's not Buc-ee's fault.
you had a
bro.
brisket sandwich from a week ago.
Yeah,
bro.
what is wrong with you?
I was hungry.
And you and Ricky flamed me for saving mine for 2 hours. This fucker
Yeah,
saved it
this
for a
dude
week.
saved it for a whole week.
Well, we were like, all right, let's drive. So, because it's not like that far. It's, you know, just a couple states away.
Me and Alex
And,
have gone farther.
well, we could have all of our equipment, which I think was nice.
Yeah.
You know, because if we took, you know, a plane, we would have had half of that stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of that stuff you need, it would have kind of been maybe a little more expensive or at least not as good quality. And to be honest, the ride went fast.
Yeah.
Like, we figured it out.
Yeah, once we because we broke down the first time and we thought that a Chevy Suburban was a hybrid car, and it is not a hybrid car. So once that shit happened,
Wait, it wasn't a hybrid?
it's not a hybrid.
Oh.
It is not. No,
Why was Cam telling us about the brake combustion?
Well, it was.
Cam's like, yeah, bro, when you brake, the energy of that shit, dog, charges this shit up. And it made sense because when
It does make sense because I Googled it and I was right.
Because no, it makes sense because when we didn't know what was happening the first time, and I was flooring it trying to fucking get the car up, the gas, like the range went down by like 100. I was like, oh, we're using electricity right now. And that was not the case, dog. That did not happen. But no,
I'm just in the back like, I hope we fucking crash.
yeah, once we got past the second in South Carolina, that really weird gas station, once we got past there, the ride went super fast.
So we were how long were we going before we broke down the first time?
We went from here to Jacksonville. Yeah. So that's like
4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours.
Yeah, like 4 hours in.
Wait, we didn't stop at the Daytona Bucky's.
No, we stopped at the one after.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're all like, "Oh,
Jacksonville.
Bucky's, this is the best place on earth. Like, we're going to fucking heaven, dude."
It was.
Well,
Made it sound like
was.
Disneyland.
it wasn't.
Well,
It wasn't like bad, but now I associate it with breaking down. So the car's like acting funny literally as we're pulling off the exit ramp. And I was just like, that's weird. It's not going. And, everyone's just so excited to go to this fucking gas station that they're not even paying attention to the car. We're in
I was right there on the left, dude.
I was
Yeah,
having a
pull
heart
it that
attack.
way.
I was having a fucking heart attack when that happened. I was like, oh no, because
thought Alex fucked
I was
up.
driving and I thought that I like hit a button. Like when we thought it was like, I was like, okay, how does this work? That's
Alex
why
is like, something's wrong with the car. And we're just like, no, it's not.
It's you.
That was like our solution. We're like, you're dumb.
and I was like, okay.
You pressed something.
If you deny it, you never have to worry about it.
Car? So the car was, I was driving. Well,
Cam was co-pilot.
yeah, Cam was co-pilot.
And
Adrian was
and I
right
were
behind me.
passengers.
Yeah, and John was right behind Cam. Yeah, and then we stopped at the Bussies. And that shit was pretty cool. How was your first experience there? Be real.
Bro, I felt like Cam was showing me the fucking chocolate factory, dude.
Dude.
It was. This is where this is at.
Bro, I think he was like spinning around.
Well, it was really funny because when we got there and Cam was like, you were like, can we please go to the back? Can we please go to the bathroom?
Yeah,
you
had
can
to
show
use
me
the
all this
bathroom.
after.
yeah, he was like, and over there's some merchandise, and they make their own beef jerky. And I'm like, bathroom first. So we get into the bathroom, everyone's peeing. Cam's like, how nice are the bathrooms? I'm like, yeah, they're great, bro. The bathrooms were pretty nice.
The bathrooms
actually.
are
They
really
were really
cool.
clean.
Yeah.
It's like just
It's
50
a
urinals.
big fucking bathroom.
Bro, and I like that they're all like, it's from
You have
the
like a
wall
wall
to the
between
ceiling.
you
Yeah,
and the
great
person.
bathroom. So then we like we get out and it's kind of overwhelming, the store, if you've never been there.
Yeah.
Especially when you're like expecting a gas station. Usually it's like energy drinks, candy. Right?
It was like a gift shop, like it's a Disney
Yeah,
gift shop.
but it's
inside
Bucky's,
of a
but we
gas
call it
station.
Bussies.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking up pussies here.
Danny's like, what gas station is
B-U-C-C-E-S.
called Bussies?
Or B-U-C-E-S.
Danny's like, I see the appeal.
Dude, they
go
have
too.
like, for those that don't, like they have their own merchandise section. Like that shit's, that's the craziest part
They
of the
have
whole
a
thing to me.
wall of beef jerky.
It's so fire.
We
How
did get
many-
recognized too before we were leaving.
Huh?
What?
We got recognized by some people before we left.
John
as
got
well.
recognized, not you.
Oh yeah, we were recognized. It was just John. Sorry, my bad. Excuse me, Cam.
Not
You just
we.
fucking shitted on me.
You,
All right.
you, me, and Alex were completely ignored in that scenario.
You are right. You are right.
And that was the first of many.
That was the start to a
What I
terrible
mean
weekend.
is the first of Adrian being ignored.
You got recognized at the Revolution.
Oh yeah. Who cares? It's not buses.
Well, we have a good story.
we got
about
some coming
Adrian
right here.
being ignored later in the convention. But yeah, it was. It was decent. Like for a rest stop, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a little beef jerky, you get like a fucking sandwich. I mean, for me, it was like nothing in there is healthy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't.
So
eat
I'm like,
that.
damn. And like when when I eat shitty food, I feel bad about myself, probably because I have an eating disorder.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, on your, we'll get to that point, but on the
I
last,
think I got brainwashed by my trainer.
well, at the last Bussy stop, you said fuck it, and
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
buying
Kinda
everything.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, "Pfft, I don't care.
Diabetes, sign me up.
Fudge,
Yeah.
beef, your own mix
Yeah,
of beef jerky.
How much did you spend at checkout?
Every
100.
time we went, I spent $100.
At a fucking rest stop.
Yo, but to be honest, I've done that at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Yeah. So then, I think
Yeah, I like variety.
one of the best parts was when
And we were on the way home. Oh no, we were
No,
on the way there.
we were going up.
I was investing in my weekend.
Yeah. Well, you dipped your toes in the water at the first Bussy's.
Yeah, I think I only spent $96
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah. And then we ended up at a Walmart for an hour.
Yeah, then we
did
broke
end up
down
at a
again,
Walmart.
bro.
Walmart was the highlight of the trip.
Well, no, we never stopped breaking down. Because we got onto the highway with this problem. I was like, guys,
Bro,
this
that
shit
was
won't
boring,
fucking go, dude.
Yeah, because like a lot of times, like when a problem occurs, my first reaction is like I'll just ignore it and maybe it'll fix itself. Are you guys laughing because you do that too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, dude, maybe this will just go away.
So, but then when we broke down the second time, I was like, fuck, like we can't ignore this. And I think we were 7 hours away
Yeah.
from home, and we were about 7 hours away from our destination.
We were right in the
It's
middle.
like right in the middle. And so we're like on the phone, like with the place we rented the car from. Like we got to make some tough decisions here. And I mean, look who I'm in the car with. I have to make the decision, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, dude, I was on the phone, and I was like, okay. Just looking back at John. I was like, what do you think?
Like, tell him we'll fucking call him back.
Yeah.
Yo, because they were like, bro,
Well,
they
they
were
were
like, you
pieces of
could
shit.
tow the car and we could replace it. We're like, oh, that sounds good. But then we found out, like, they can't start the replacement until the car is towed.
And we
That
had
and
that
they-
thing packed to the brim.
Yeah, that and they don't guarantee. They do not guarantee that we'll get the same size car.
Yeah, so they could pull up with a Camry, and we need
Yeah.
a suburban sized truck. For
and we
all
we had the
shit.
Suburban all the way, and it has like the high ceiling. Like we
We
had
had
that
an
shit
XL.
packed.
Like we needed
Or we could try to fix it ourselves. So what did we do?
bought a wrench.
Played in Walmart.
Yeah. So we bought the wrench. We hit the battery a couple times. we did not know what we were doing.
Like cavemen.
Everybody was like,
Right. Pretty much we like unscrewed the battery. And then I'm like, what are we doing? You know? And then we realized Walmart like obviously replaces the batteries.
We
So,
got
like,
lucky.
fuck
Yeah,
it.
it was
Yeah.
one of the WalMarts that had
Yeah.
a service kind of thing in
Yeah.
it.
so then we played catch in the Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we went to the sports section in Walmart and we were kicking the balls around. That was pretty fun actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We almost bought a Ford Raptor there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
they had those little electric cars. And we were like, yo, imagine driving this around the convention, dog.
Yeah, we just couldn't. If we had room in that car, we would have bought it.
We almost bought little
should've
lacrosse
just towed it.
sticks.
Yeah.
The lacrosse sticks.
Bro, and then we went clothes shopping. Snoop Dogg's new line just dropped.
Yeah. Snoop Doggy Dog
He
dropped
does, like,
his.
pajamas that are like bandana colored.
Bro, he has this robe that's straight like, just like this bandana pattern. I really wanted it.
Mink.
Anyway, we had to, because while they were replacing the battery, we had like 45 minutes to kill. So we killed it.
I heard you blew up the Walmart bathroom.
Yeah. I forgot.
Oh, you don't
Yeah,
say.
like-
You were in there for a
Well,
while.
how are the bathrooms compared to Buc-ee's?
It's not Bussies.
It's not the same?
No.
They
I
tried?
blew it up regardless, but.
With Cam?
Were you with me? Oh,
Yo,
yeah, we
you
were
went
talking.
In, you
we were
went in
talking across the
before
stall.
me. I went in after you, shit, and still got done before you. And then walked around with them for like 10 minutes. And
You knew we
then
had
you
time to
found
kill,
us.
bro.
Yeah, I used one of those giant rolls to wipe myself.
Adrian used the whole.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, I used the whole roll.
You balled it up?
Yeah.
The whole roll?
You
It's a
take a
lot.
kid to like put the roll like in the thing and flush it and just let it suck the rest of the toilet paper in.
Oh, yeah,
Stuff in
done
a
that.
wound, bro?
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm a dirty boy.
So then we got the new battery.
Uh-huh.
And I thought we were smooth sailing.
Well, it fixed all our problems.
Right.
For a little bit.
We were
an hour.
good. We were like
I was
praising
like, holy
God.
shit, this is crazy.
Yeah, and then we got to South Carolina.
We broke down again.
We
At
made
a
it
super
180 miles.
sketchy gas station. And we were like, damn, wish we were at Walmart again.
Yeah. Some lady came
the
up
transmission kept overheating.
Well, yeah. So what happened the second time? We were on the highway, and we got it up to like 90, which is what we were averaging, and then it just went, and it was a StabiliTrak message.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't let me go past 70, so then we had to pull over again, and then that's when we started getting the transmission overheating sign.
Do we know what StabiliTrak is? Because all I know is it's like the flux capacitor.
It's so
exactly
StabiliTrak
what it
is it's like this thing for your computer that is in control of like the traction control and shit, apparently. And then so the service message was saying that we needed it, that it was like out. So it's just like a safety feature. But when it's gone, that's why it won't let us get up past a certain amount or anything. It's just to make sure everything doesn't blow up.
So it's flux capacitor.
Basically.
Yeah, that's what it is. And then we kind of learned we just needed to let the car chill for a half hour.
Yeah.
And that was our solution.
Yeah.
Yo, but then that last 3 hours on the road?
Yeah,
4
from
hours?
there it was 5.
5 hours.
We were 5
to
hours
the
on the
finish
road.
line.
Yeah.
And there was
some issues.
There's a glimmer of hope.
the rule was we were not stopping. And I'll be honest, there was a lot of reasons to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a story for here. That might be a Patreon story, but that
I think it's a Patreon. I think the last 5 hours of this trip is a Patreon story.
of that drive.
Of that drive.
Shit
Yeah.
got wild in that suburban.
The last 5 hours was fucking autistic.
We were suburban
It was
boys.
so bad.
Well, because it was only supposed to take like 12 hours to trip.
And
It
it
took like,
probably-
17?
17.
We were all delirious. Because
Yeah.
it was
Because
like,
we left here at 7. We didn't get to the hotel till midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time.
Yeah. Did
Did we still go out that
That's
night
not
too?
bad.
No,
was that
us
Friday?
three did. Us three went out.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We did.
We left at 7 and didn't get there until midnight. But that last 5 hours, I think everybody's brain went out.
Yeah, see, this is fun for me because I don't like store memory. I just kind of focus on the day. So like now it's all coming back to me, the trip. I completely blacked it out.
Yeah.
So what happened when we got there? We all went,
So then we get.
oh, dude, yeah, we got to the hotel and we're like, all right, let's fucking call it a night.
Yeah.
You guys go first. You're all happy with your fucking room.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, my turn. She gives me a key. I'm like, fuck yeah, perfect. Bro, I love having my own hotel room.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. That's like the best, bro. So I'm all happy. I'm going up to the door. I get off the elevator. The door's like right there. I'm like, perfect. I like being close to the elevator. You know, it's easy come and go. Key don't work.
I didn't know this.
I'm like, fuck, bro. So I go back downstairs. You know, the lady was nice. So I was like, hey, my key doesn't work. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's weird, you know, and does the remagnet thing. I'm like, all right, thanks. I'm like dead tired.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna freak out. It's fine. Go back up. Key don't work again. I'm like, God
Sheesh.
damn it, bro. So I walk downstairs. I'm like, hey, the key still doesn't work. And like the thing wasn't even going off on the door. It wasn't even giving me like red.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just nothing. She's like, oh, okay, let's try one more time. And she's like, if it doesn't work, there's a phone in the hallway. Just call me from that. You don't have to come all the way down. Got you. Go back up. Doesn't work. Are you fucking serious, bro? It's like 15 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
I want to get in. And, I have luggage.
We were on our scooter.
So we're like going back up.
We were scootering.
So I'm like, but I got the phone.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to go all the way down. Call. Busy. All right. Whatever. We're at the hotel. I'm not going to freak out. Try again. Busy. Try again. Busy. It's like 5 minutes of me doing this. I'm like, yo, this fucking hotel person just told me to call. Why are they on the fucking phone?
Yeah.
I go downstairs. She's on the phone. I'm like, it's not working. So you can tell, your boy's hot. All of a sudden, all these like pilots show up. Before it was just her and I. We were building a relationship. Yeah. We were having a good time. No one else was in the hotel. Now there's like 10 people. Some flights just probably got in. Mm-hmm. She's overwhelmed. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to like make this worse for her. So I'm like, yo, it's not working. I was like, I just got off this long road trip. I need to go to sleep. She's like, I got you, honey. She's like, yo, I upgraded your room. You have the nicest room in the hotel. Here's your new key.
What the fuck, bro?
I'm like, thanks, dude. Like, you a real one, dog. Bro, but like,
Hey,
we weren't at like a
weird,
nice hotel or whatever. It was like a Hilton or something.
Dude, that's one of the nicest hotels I've ever been in.
all right. We were at a super nice hotel.
You got upgraded, and Cam's having an autism because they charged him the security fee on the hotel.
Yeah, they
Oh,
still
that
haven't-
was-
they
that
still
was
haven't
really-
gave
You would
me
not let
that
that
back.
go.
They still haven't given me that back yet either. So I am
Yeah,
mad
Cam
about
got
it.
charged another 200. He was like, "What the fuck?"
The whole weekend you would complain about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I need-
call them,
yeah.
bro.
Bro, that's just hotel money. That's so you can run free in the fucking
It's probably because
snack
you
department
fucking
and
animals
bottles
ransacked the
That's not
room.
free. We still.
What do you mean
still
we
pay for
ransacked
snacks.
the room?
We still pay for
Adrian
snacks.
fucking
What do you
clogging
mean?
the toilet.
Adrian
We
clogged the
apparently paid for
toilet.
snacks. I didn't know we were supposed to not. What?
What snacks?
Like there's like a pantry room by the.
Yo, so right by
By the
the
lady.
desk on the left, there's
Yeah.
like no, it was like a pantry room.
It literally said pantry in the.
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah, because they take the incidentals. It's like $200. I'm just like, cool. I have hotel credits, and I run rampant throughout
Yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to
I
use it.
want you to
Or you break stuff. Get your
describe
money's
the
worth.
room because
What?
it sounded really weird when you first described it.
Yeah,
to us.
so that was the other thing. I was like, well, it's cool, that I got the upgrade or whatever.
It was huge.
But I walk in, and it's like a huge room. Honestly, it was probably as big as this room.
What the fuck?
What? Pretty big
It might,
hotel room.
I'll be honest, it might have been bigger than this room.
It was on the 5th floor, right?
He was on the
no,
third.
it was on
Or
the
did,
third
oh, you
floor.
went. Okay, you went down.
Why do they
Yeah,
have that
high
on the third
ceiling.
floor?
Yeah.
Huge window, which I don't like, because I'm like, oh, people are looking in, right? Because when I was young, I smoked crack, and some shit never healed. So I closed that, but it's like this huge room, and there's like just a bed, and the way they did the furniture, everything's up against a wall, so you just have this crazy amount of space in the middle of the room. It kind of didn't make sense. Like you could have had like a living room in there, or like a dining area, or like a desk, but like couch, desk, TV, all pushed against the wall. So it was just this huge open space. It was kind of weird. I mean, I don't care. It's not like I used the space or anything. I really just needed the bed area.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing that was good is they refilled the coffee every morning, which is like really important to me. There weren't any snacks in the room, which sucked. And there was like 2 bottles of water. They were $2 each, which your boy took full advantage of. But I like when there's like sparkling water in there.
Yeah, I've never been in a hotel room with sparkling water. That's fancy.
What?
Is that fancy
I
hotels?
don't think so.
Yeah, I enjoy sparkling water. I've never been in.
I just like when they have like a full bar in the room.
for like just to look at.
No, that's like a term.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Diet Cokes and
Yeah,
stuff.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, because you know,
Yeah.
like you get to these cities, and when you're working at a convention, you're coming home at midnight, 1 a.m. Nothing's open.
Yeah.
So it's nice to just
Janela's
have,
is open.
it's nice to just
Especially
have like
in
a fucking
Richmond.
drink in your room.
Yeah.
We were straight up dehydrating
Dude, so-
ourselves.
well,
all
Can we
weekend.
talk about how like
when we
everything's
got back-
closed at like 10 o'clock in Richmond?
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
When we got back, because we did, so while you were doing all that, us three decided to go have some
scooters.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
So Richmond has like the scooter rentals. So us three got on the scooters, had the time
Like the
of
ones
our,
that are just out on the street,
Yeah.
you fucking
Yeah.
phone
Yeah.
it up and go.
we had the time of our lives.
Right.
We were like doing jumps. It was great. And then we were trying to find food.
What do you mean jumps?
I was jumping
Alex
off
was
the
like
curb.
jumping off the curb and shit.
sidewalks and
What, like
shit.
this big?
Yeah.
He was trying
That's
to hurt
the
himself
jump?
again.
Yeah.
Why don't you go upstairs or something?
Because I tried to go
You're
off
doing
stairs.
a bunny hop.
No, I tried to go off the stairs, but the scooters are like 120 pounds for no reason.
They are really fucking
Bro,
heavy.
Seth and I used to take the Lime scooters off 3 steps all the time.
Yeah, dude, these ones would not. They would not go. I tried the stairs.
You have to lift the front and
Yeah,
kick
like
the back.
a true hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't working out.
I
But
think you're just bad at it.
maybe.
Did anyone else notice when we were back at college that the random people just twerking on
Yeah, so
video?
there was like a whole bunch of these.
It was so weird.
We didn't know.
Was it contagious? Did you guys get involved?
Yo, Adrian was
Adrian
dropping
was
it down all
Adrian couldn't
weekend.
help himself.
yeah,
man.
like, this is tight, dude.
I'm not gonna lie; those seem like some people that I never wanted, never wanted
No,
to be
yeah.
around.
I would
in my
not
whole
want to
life.
cross paths with those people.
I was like,
Yeah,
where
no,
are
why
we?
not?
I thought this was a
Well,
college.
It was
that's
like-
that
college
might be a
kids.
Patreon thing, but
Okay.
I wouldn't want to be around them. But then we were going everywhere. All these places said that they were open until 2 a.m.
Right.
So we were like, cool. It's like 12. We get there and they're like, yo, kitchen closed at 11. We're like,
It's only open for drinks. So essentially, Richmond's all alcoholics, basically.
yeah, yeah.
They're drunk.
They're all
everyone?
just drunk, yeah.
So we decided that we were going to go back to the room and just order Uber Eats.
So we go out.
That's the move, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
I could have told you.
So we
guys
go
that.
back out, and then my scooter don't work.
Yeah, both of our scooters work. Cam's doesn't.
Why?
Because we figured out that the time in the city limit is 1 a.m. Me and Adrian checked in at like 12:59. Cam checked in past 1.
Sorry, dude.
It's okay. I Ubered back.
Yeah, so we all Ubered back.
Why didn't you scooter back?
Because we weren't going to leave our boy like that. And we were pretty deep in the
was
city.
hot.
We had no idea.
We were
where-
on a mission to
I
find a
was
scooter. So we
mad
kept
as
going
hell,
deeper in to
yeah.
find a
Yeah.
scooter.
Yeah, Cam was not happy.
I feel like Cam was mad the whole trip.
Cam's like he's like a dad. Like he just gets mad when he's traveling
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah.
He's just upset.
stressful.
Is that what it is? You think stress?
Yeah. I
Do you think
I
it-
release anger to relieve stress.
Like,
For sure.
Chris is in the back going, child.
is it? So like you?
I don't resort to drug use.
Yeah, just
Yes, you do. What do you mean?
he just has a tantrum.
Yo,
What
yeah.
happened?
You chiefed my vapes all weekend.
Because I was
Dude, the poor
stressed,
had to give it
okay?
to you.
I was
Cam's
stressed.
like, I don't resort to drug use. Where the fuck is the weed here, bro?
Do you think as you do more conventions to get more comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that'd be
it's like
better
the
for you?
dumb shit that stress or like I get. I was angry at like shit like that where it was like, oh, their scooters worked, and I was like, oh, of course mine doesn't fucking work. So yeah, I'm like fucking kicking
Yeah,
over the
essentially.
scooter. I'm like this piece of shit.
Because we
Fuck
were like,
this city.
me and Adrian we were being good friends.
Bro,
so we
I
went deep.
100%
So-
would have left you, bro.
Yo, so like they were being good friends, and they're like,
done
yo,
circles
they're
around you.
like, we're gonna go find you scooters. So they just skirt off, and I'm just standing on the fucking.
Why do you guys
corner.
even come back, bro?
Bro, all I
It's
know
okay,
is
I
I got
Cam's
back.
fucking stomping the yard.
I got back and Cam was like in the middle of his street, like right next to a bar. He was just in the middle of the street, like.
Waiting to get hit by a car.
Well, it was like also tired as fuck.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
really
it'll get
it was
you.
really cold, and I didn't know how cold it was gonna be on the scooters, so I didn't layer
Yeah.
up. Like I had one jacket and no like beanie or gloves.
Alex was
nothing.
so excited. Let's go to this park over here. Let's scoot over.
Oh yeah, dude. Yo, you get me on anything with fucking.
I'm surprised you went out with them.
I wanted to go out all weekend. We just didn't get a chance to really go
And
out.
then
much.
Well, no,
I know on
because Adrian's
Sunday-
biggest complaint
Is that he
from
never
New
does
York is
anything.
he's like, we better not fucking end up in the hotel, just in the hotel the whole time. I want to go see shit.
Keep in mind, I'm
And
also
I'm
a
like-
crippling alcoholic, so I like being at bars. And we didn't get to go to any bars. That was what I
Recovering
wanted to do.
alcohol. What do you want to
went
go to
to-
a bar
we went to-
for?
I like hanging out there.
We
I
went
don't
to
know,
a-
that's what I
Keep
like
in
doing.
mind, I'm an alcoholic that hasn't drank in over a year, so I want to go to bars.
literally-
Yeah, I
We
like
went to-
hanging out in there.
We went to a pub. Like what are you
Yeah,
talking
we
about?
did.
That was lame.
That's Richmond, bro.
Yeah, it's Richmond, isn't it?
You just want to bring Fort Lauderdale everywhere.
Everything in
You can't
Richmond
take
was
the
lame, Adrian.
Yeah.
So then what? You guys made it home? And
Yeah,
went
so
to
we get
sleep?
back to the hotel. I don't know what happened to me, but the second I hit the bed, I was done. I
Yo,
was out.
shoes on. This
I was,
dude was
yeah,
out.
full.
You draw
Like,
on his face.
Bro, he,
Yeah, he felt like a vampire.
so me and Adrian, like
You
grown
guys poke
adults,
him with a stick.
dude, my
did
brain was fucking fried,
Yeah.
bro. Like the drive plus the breakdowns and then the scootering adventure. I mean,
when I was your age, that is how I would do conventions. Like you're just gonna get 2 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
It was really cool though because we ordered food and I fell asleep.
Me and Adrian.
They ordered food.
Ordered the best chicken parm sandwiches.
Those are good, and mine didn't even show up.
Adrian got a Philly. Adrian got a Philly, and it didn't come.
Yeah, that was.
Man,
But
that
that
sucks,
chicken
bro.
parm
Yeah.
That
from
was
whatever.
rough.
That was rough, but
Bro, when
they didn't have
when
their
you
sandwiches.
fucking are starving, you order fucking Uber Eats and it doesn't show up. Yeah, I feel like you should be allowed to assault the delivery person.
That's
like
fair.
they're like, oh, my bad.
Like, you didn't fucking check it.
Boom. You
Yeah.
should get one for each item missing. If it's a combo, you get two.
It worked out.
Philly
Though, 'cause that chicken
fries,
parm was
drink.
fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you
Wait,
get to
wait,
like
bread?
take something in their car.
You got like
As
you got-
as like
Essentially,
Yeah,
it
I
was
would
pizza.
take
you got
battery.
like cheese bread, but it was just a pizza.
It was basically pizza.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
pepperoni.
there's
Billet
pepperoni
track
on
for
it.
you,
It's
bitch.
a whole pizza.
Yeah, because my biggest fear was like you guys were gonna be, it's not even bad. Like you guys were just gonna like have fun and like do shit. Like I guess you should. And I'm very like regimented. Like I need to wake up at this time, drive
Yeah.
down at this time,
Yeah.
go to the convention,
Yeah.
whatever.
You're like waiting for us to.
Because
get
I
up
feel
for
bad. I'm
breakfast.
like, especially like when I'm traveling, charge a little more. I'm like, yo, I want to still be able to provide that experience for the client.
Sure.
I don't want to, because when I was young, I would like show up all fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I was out all late, and it's obvious. You can see it on my face.
Yeah.
And I would justify it by being like, well, whatever. We're at a convention. I don't have everything anyway. They should know what they signed up for.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up. Like
Yeah,
I want to
give
be
them
like,
the
yo,
worst
I'm ready.
tattoos of their life.
And we're tattooing. Ben Ochoa invited us. We're
Yeah.
tattooing next to him.
You wanna be
I know
fresh.
he's mature and he runs his shit right. Like literally right next to him.
Yeah.
Can't be showing up like that.
I mean, for me and like the conventions we've gone to, I think like the only rule is that I have is like, cool, if we're gonna go out and we're gonna be out late, no one's allowed to bitch in the morning. Like we still have to wake up and that's it. No,
Right.
You deal with your consequences.
Did anyone bitch in the morning?
No
one did. We all had a
no
good
one
time.
bitched in. No one bitched in the morning for conventions.
But maybe besides like arguing for the bathroom, but no, not really.
Well, see, I was the
Adrian's-
first. I was the first one up every.
Yeah, and
every day.
Adrian's
Hurry
last,
up,
Adrian's
Adrian.
the last, which surprised me that you were sleeping later than I was.
Yeah.
because I was going to bed later than you.
Yeah, but he's older.
I don't sleep. I don't
Time's a
sleep
different
right.
boy.
Shayna was up at the crack of dawn, man. She was up.
Me and Shayna woke up
Yeah.
at the same time every day. But in hotels, bro, I don't know why. I wake up like within 3 hours of falling asleep.
I'll tell you
Those
why.
beds are comfy,
Because
dog.
you're sharing a fucking single bed with Cam.
No, he
No,
slept
I
with
was sharing with Shayna.
Me and Adrian shared the bed.
No.
Either way, bro. Like if
I'm sharing, a
I'll be
bed.
honest. I like walked in that room and I was like, I would not be comfortable in here.
Me and
you guys
Adrian
okay? We
were
were
me
chilling.
and Adrian were cozy.
The funny part
dog.
was when Alex
You guys
snores and
are
Shayna
cozy.
snores, they snore in sync.
Yo, yeah, they were weird. Yo, him and Shayna together, the
You guys
fucking,
synced up, bro?
the fucking choir of asthma over here. Like it was
This shit was
bad,
fire, dude.
Me and Adrian looked at each other for like 30 minutes straight, like turning the movie up on the TV. Like,
Bro, I just
we
picture
were-
you guys like this far apart. Like, what's going on?
Me and Cam were straight up like Netflix and chill with Fantastic Four and Ghost
Yo,
Rider.
me and Adrian had
Chilling.
fire movies on all
That's
weekend.
sick. I
Yeah.
hope you guys were fucking.
They
Yo,
were
they
great movies. How dare
Ghost
you.
Rider and the original Fantastic Four, great movies, classics.
Adrian just like.
What?
No, the one with Nick Cage.
No, yeah.
I just picture Adrian covering Cam's mouth. Like, don't wake them up.
Fantastic Ghost Rider with Nicolas, and then Fantastic Four like with Jessica Alba and like
We were drooling
Who's
over Jessica
Captain-
Alba.
oh dude,
She's so
childhood crush, dude,
Yeah.
all day. Jessica Alba from Fantastic Four.
So all this was going on and you were asleep.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck, dude? I don't care about Fantastic Four, bro.
I had to wake him up to feed him food.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Alex, get the fuck up.
Yeah, he was like, "Wake up!" I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Food." I was like, "Okay."
That's kind of the way, though. I mean, like even when Scott and I used to like run conventions, like we were just like whoever had a room, we were just in there, whether it's on the
Yeah,
floor, the
dude.
couch,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
I mean, that's what we did. That's what we did in New York.
We're at the point
that's
where
what
we
we
don't
did in
care.
Philly.
You
No,
just need a
that's
place
awesome.
to sleep. Like,
Yeah.
you're in the hotel so little, like if it doesn't matter much.
So
you
far,
know?
me and
Speak for
Cam,
yourself.
are checking off the list for what to do when you're going to conventions and you're young. Like we slept in a car,
yeah,
slept on someone's couch,
yeah.
slept. All
You
we do
make
is
like
share
a
rooms.
fucking list.
Yeah.
Yeah, and whoever can.
Well, no,
can
because
do it.
when we first started going to conventions and we got back, John and Scott were like, you have to sleep in a car at least once. And me and Cam were like, fucking check.
Already did that.
Let's see. What do we got? You have to sleep in a car. That was one.
Adrian
right?
still has an
I've done that.
I
experience.
feel like you have to bang a rando at the convention.
Okay, that everybody's on X on that one,
You
right?
You have to do an all-nighter and tattoo the next day.
You
You have to hit a casino.
Does like 2 hours of sleep and then tattoo the next day count?
No.
You have to
Like, you have to
no
be up the
sleep.
whole
I
night.
tattooed.
Yeah.
till
No,
the-
wait.
till the
This
vengeance
is all
kicked me
like
out.
non-drug infused.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's all right. Philly,
I
here
don't
we
care.
come.
People could use drugs.
Okay.
What else? What do you think you have to do?
Looks like.
Well, I'm not saying just you guys. I'm saying for everyone.
Oh, this is for everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
everyone should experience this.
Okay, so use
You have
drugs.
to
Got
fucking-
it. Got it.
You have to spend one day going around collecting all the stickers.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I haven't
You
been
gotta-
able to. I haven't been able to walk around one
Yeah.
convention.
That's your fault though.
No,
Because I feel like
You
there's
have to pull a
'cause-
client
Yo, because
from, like, a dating
how many
app.
times were we at the booth like, "Where's Alex?" Few times.
Yeah. a few
Like you
times.
definitely
That
have time
must-
to go get some
What-
stickers.
No, here's
No,
the
you were in
thing.
the
The
back
only
bathrooms.
there was only 2 times that I left, or
'cause you-
3 times that I left. The one time was to go get the car.
Yeah,
I
you're
went to
right.
go
I
get the
forgot
car,
that took a
and
minute.
then it was like,
Uber Eats.
then it was Uber Eats, and then it was, and then
Starbucks.
at the end, Shayna wanted. She was like, "Can you go sign me up for this stuff?"
Word.
And because I hate leaving the booth. I really don't like leaving the booth.
I think you sent me into a. You saw the panic in my face when you asked me to watch the booth for you for a minute, and Cam wasn't there because I didn't know what to do and I don't know prices of anything, so I was just giving things away.
When was that?
It was like Friday or Saturday.
Because I was trying to keep Adrian calm the whole time. I was like, "Listen to me, bro."
All right, let's really break down day one.
Okay, so day one.
So we get in, we set up. The setup was nice actually. Like, and what I mean by that is like, they kind of had that down.
the booths were
Like
really
you
spaced.
went into the loading dock. It was very easy to get
Yeah.
things in. It was not all congested with
Yeah.
traffic. I was really happy with that.
And then when we walked,
Walked
in,
in, we set up easy.
bigger than we expected.
The
you
booths
mentioned.
were the size they should be, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
easiest way to tell is because our backdrop is exactly 10 feet, and that's what most of them claim to
That's
give
right.
you.
You got the whole backdrop in there.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got the backdrop up. Everything was good. And then I was tattooing a lot, and I'll be honest, like when that happens, I don't really like pay attention to the surroundings that much.
Yeah.
But I got like some feedback. So like you were in the booth across from us.
Yeah.
So it was like Cam and me, Ben Ochoa, you were across.
Yeah.
What was the first day like for you?
Not good. I was freaking out.
Tell us more.
So I thought I was prepared. I was like, oh, it's an anime. I'm going to have all my anime stuff out. And people were just,
Why weren't you dressed up?
Shayna actually asked me if I was going to dress up, and I was like, I don't know.
I kind of
maybe.
wish I dressed up as like non-anime stuff.
I would have.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that would have been
Superman.
funny. Hey, you like my costume? That would've been
He's
just
Indiana
like,
Jones. He's like, this is a Halloween party, right?
just whipping people
Yeah,
Back-a-wig.
Shayna dressed up for 2
every
of the
day.
days.
She had a
Yeah.
fucking different costume every day.
Yeah, she had.
Yo,
all
shout
the
out to
time.
Shayna because she was a pleasure to do a convention. with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
She's the
really
best.
cool.
And to sleep next to.
Yeah, and to sleep next to.
Whoa. First off, huge shout out to Ben
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
inviting
Ben.
us.
huge shout out
Yeah,
to Ben.
Like that's kind of
that was crazy.
Yeah. I'll do a convention with Ben.
Yeah.
That
Dude,
I got my own
awesome,
booth.
awesome watching his process and just how he does his conventions.
Yeah. It
Huge
was
shout
so
out to
fun
him.
just like bitching about young tattooers
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah, huge
Him,
shout out
him
to
letting
him.
us do the clothing out of the booth was really fucking.
Well, when I
cool.
asked him, I was like, "Yo, can we like bring the backdrop?" He's like, "Yo, I want you guys to just fucking have fun." He was like, "You guys bring whatever you need.
Yeah.
Like, there's no stress, no worries. I
We're
want
like,
you guys.
fuck it, we're bringing Alex.
We're bringing. we gotta bring this guy.
It was crazy that you guys came to begin with because I bought my booth to go myself, and you guys just happened to have an invitation there.
Oh,
like,
that's
before we were about
right.
to
You
leave.
were gonna go no matter what.
I was going with Shane no matter what, and then you guys just happened to be going from an invitation a few weeks before I was about to head out.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Well, and then like last minute, I think Allegory kind of got in as like a sponsor,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
worked
I
out
saw that
nice.
they, like,
and then
tagged on.
Ghost through the event,
Mhm.
and Ghost is one of our sponsors. They're awesome. So why was it bad for you?
Just because after New York, I had a bad taste in conventions already. So and
At
then,
the Empire?
yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't have any business. I was just I wasn't a big
Empire, we were
artist.
fucked with location though of our booth.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. And Friday just started with me not having any business. So I was like, shit, this is how my weekend's going to go. It's just the start and setting of my whole weekend. I'm not going to have any business. I'm sitting around again.
Fridays are usually the slowest day.
Yes, I was just having a panic attack for hours.
Because it was just slow.
Yeah, because I didn't know what to do. I thought I had Flash ready to go, and I didn't have any Flash. I had one appointment the whole weekend. Nobody wanted any of my Flash. We were looking at it, but nobody really picked up anything. Shayna was killing it with all of her Disney
What do you
stuff.
think the difference was? Because you guys were in the same booth, same amount of people, in the convention.
I think it was the style that I do compared to hers. She does very colorful kawaii stuff, Disney stuff, which kills it. And Friday the 13th Flash, all these little line work bangers, people eat it up.
Yeah.
I had like large pieces, very large anime pieces, all black and gray. And I wasn't sure what to charge either, so I was charging higher amounts. And I guess it kind of like fucked me for the first day. And then I got into the groove after
Did you
that.
haggle with anyone?
No.
You're just like, this is the price, take it or leave it?
I mean, they didn't really ask me after that. As soon as I said one price, they were like, okay, maybe I'll come back. So I didn't really get a chance to even say anything else.
Yeah. What do you think about the crowd that the convention brought out?
Ooh.
A lot of dudes in skirts.
Yeah.
I was here for it. It was cool.
Some weird folks, but like overall, definitely like a nicer crowd than like another convention. It's typically like
Yeah,
a
it was
young,
a more accepting crowd.
yeah, more accepting, a little bit younger of a crowd for
more
sure.
welcoming.
More
Yeah,
welcoming.
I think it was a nicer crowd.
No, yeah, 100%.
I think that from the people that I talked to, there was a lot of people there who really didn't give a fuck about the tattoos, and they were there because it was anime related.
Right, because they had the
cosplay contest.
cosplay
They had
contest,
the voice
tattoo
actors.
contest, the voice,
voice
actors.
actors.
Yeah.
It was like a
Voice
Comic-Con
actor
with
thing
you
was-
could tattoo at.
Yeah, it
yeah.
was really because when I was talking to a lot of people, a lot of them were getting first tattoos.
I was
A
gonna
lot of them
say,
had
yeah.
no tattoos, but majority of them had done this show like 3 years in a row, 2 years in a row. They're just like
They were coming
they
back.
come,
in between.
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that I saw a lot of people, like, I thought the show was cool because it was inviting to a lot of people who didn't have tattoos and maybe were into anime.
It was kid
And
friendly
then,
as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then being exposed to, like, the tattoo world that way, I saw a lot of people getting, like, their first tattoos at this convention, which I think is, like, a cool thing.
It was
you know?
almost like a beginner convention.
100%. They had a
They had the
beginner,
beginner
category for
That was kinda
entering.
cool.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome that, like, you give young guys a chance to,
There was a lot of
compete.
apprentices there.
Yeah.
Dude,
There was 150 entries into the beginner category.
but
That's
that was
awesome.
3 years and under, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
That's a lot of
Liars.
3-year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, 100% a lot of
Yeah,
liars.
whatever you
I would
already
say maybe 50 of those people were actually like under 3 years probably because they
Yeah.
did no checking. I even asked people who
Yeah, there's
won.
no proof. I
I
don't
even
know how you
asked
prove
people
that.
who won the beginner category. I was like, did they even validate how long you've been tattooing? And they said no.
Yeah.
But like,
I
how would
just
you
took
even
your
prove
money.
that?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
What?
How would you even prove that you're under 3 years, you know?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I think it's more like
Go look at my first
if
tattoo
you
on
entered
Instagram.
into that category and you have 4 or 5 years on your belt, like
Yeah,
it's
it's
just you're gonna feel bad for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
When you win a trophy that says beginner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what are you flexing? It's like cool. Like if you're like a 1
Like,
year
look how good at lying.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
if you're like under a year.
and you want to begin, like that
Yeah.
would be like a cool first trophy. But if you like a 3-year tattoo,
Yo, there was people that were 3-year 3-year tattooers that are like, yo, I'm 3 years next Monday. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like you have like a week before you don't even qualify for this. Like, why are you even
Award-winning artist.
Yeah.
trying? Yeah.
All the people working the convention, though, were an absolute pleasure. They were all so nice.
Yeah,
so
I will
helpful.
say
They
that
were
all the
coolest.
staff that was there was awesome.
Everyone we talked to at the stencil stations, the printers, they were all
super
amazing.
nice. Yeah.
The
Bunny Machine did a great job.
Yeah.
Like Kim did a really good job.
Even like judges, they were walking around. They were looking. I think there was a lot. There was a lot of judges. I think there's too many hands in the cookie jar.
Yeah. How many? I didn't see any of
I didn't
that.
see
How
them.
many were
I
there?
thought there was like around 5 judges, which is typically 3, right?
Yeah, well, you won an award, right?
I did. I
Go ahead and
got.
tell us about that. Was that a walk-up that you did it on?
So he was somebody. I was in the same boat as Adrian. Like Friday was a pretty slow day.
Yeah.
I also kind of had struggle booking
Which
for
was
this
weird because
convention.
we had our best merch sales day. the
Yeah,
first
Friday
day.
was the best day.
I booked
Well, like I
for
said, people-
Saturday, but
people
I didn't
were-
have anything on Friday.
People were buying shit, but they weren't getting tattooed.
Yeah, and the place was big, like way bigger than I expected.
Yeah.
What was there, 800 booths?
It was
Yeah.
800 booths. Yeah.
Yeah.
there was but
with like room to spare, honestly.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and honestly, it
because
wasn't,
like
like,
Philly was
cramped.
like
Yeah.
booth.
Yeah.
This I enjoyed
was
this a lot.
comfortable.
Yeah, this was like a
It was
section.
like, yeah, it was like
section.
5 booths, little row, 5
Yeah.
booths, little row. Like they tried not to like, they made it very easily to like walk around and
Right.
actually like move in
Yeah,
the place.
but Friday there was a lot of I think there was a lot of people that were both in your boats because Friday was a lot of tattooers and people working the convention that were buying merch.
Yeah, it was a lot. I would
guess
say
Friday was
most
like
of
a
your
merch
sales
day.
were
Most of my sales
were
were
other
I mean,
tattooers.
Yeah, my sales typically tend to be tattooers or fans of like
Yeah.
the skits and fans of the podcast or whatever. So that all this convention was majority people that were just working it.
So like same boat as Adrian. Like Friday, kind of I booked my Saturday on Friday.
Okay.
Same thing
And that
Adrian
was the
did.
Stormtrooper thing.
Yeah, and that was the clone trooper that I ended up doing.
Trooper, so-
Yeah. He ended up buying some merch.
Yeah, he was super cool.
Yeah, he was like familiar with the videos.
But he kind of let you do
Tristan.
your thing
Yeah,
on the design.
100%. Yeah. Well, it was like a pre-made design already. He was just a Star Wars fan, which
Nice.
I was.
It was the only design you wanted to do the whole
It was the
weekend,
only
too,
design
yeah.
I wanted. It was the only design I was pushing that I wanted to do. So he was cool enough to book that. I gave him a huge discount on it because I was really excited to do the tattoo. And then Saturday came around, did the tattoo. We entered it into a couple of the contests. So
How
I
many
entered,
contests?
So I entered into 4. I entered into beginner, which was 1 to 3 years. Video game, because technically my reference was from like a Star Wars video game. Small black work and large black work. Because I thought
The same tattoo, right?
the same tattoo I entered.
What do you
in
guys think
4
about
times.
that? Because that was like a big.
I don't like
You're
it.
shaking your head.
I
don't
don't
like it.
I don't like when one tattoo wins like multiple
It's
trophies.
stupid.
I think it's okay if you enter it in a few different categories on day 1, but if you bring that client back on Sunday and enter into the same fucking categories again with the same tattoo on a completely different day, I think you're doing too much.
Because I'm pretty
For sure.
sure. I might be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. But we saw a tattoo win in multiple categories.
For sure.
You saw.
right?
I mean, we saw that in
Like
Philly
the
too.
same tattoo won a couple categories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't.
Me neither.
I feel like you should have to enter in one. You get one per tattoo.
I'm not a tattooer, but I saw it in Philly, and then we saw it here. I think it kind of robs a lot of people of the opportunity because, like in Philly, there was one dude that was almost in every black and gray category.
Was he
And
showing the same tattoo?
same tattoo?
Well, every convention you go
I
to.
don't hate on like maybe you have one client, it's just a good client, he or she lets you do whatever the fuck you want, and they're entering like different pieces. Like this is for the black and gray.
Mm-hmm.
My back is for back piece. That I'm like, whatever, cool, you're just a good client. But when it's like the same tattoo, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me. Like I understand why you do it to try to get your best chance at winning a trophy.
Unless they're completely different categories. Like
No, it's
like
so-
that, like cool. Like there's a whole video game category, and you did a black and gray video game character, and then there's also a black work category.
No.
You don't like that.
No.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. I mean, like I said, I think it's okay, but I don't like when people do it all weekend. Like, yo, get your trophy, like be happy with it, and like let some other people get a chance.
It starts
at
to
it.
feel like now you're just hunting for a trophy.
That's what it is.
You're not trying to get
But
get a
there's,
good
like,
tattoo.
there-
You're just
but
hunting
there's
for a
people
trophy
there's
for
people
something.
that go to these conventions for that main purpose
Yeah.
to just trophy gouge, and that's their main goal. Not to have fun, not to meet people, not to do cool tattoos. It's to enter shit into contests and take home as much shit as they can.
It's flex.
That's like a lot of tattooers' goals, and that's for every convention you go to.
The only trophy that matters is best in show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was a big.
But to a
trophy, too.
second, third year tattooer, they're not going for that, nor do they can really compete because there's no way in
I don't
hell
want to discourage anyone.
I could
like,
do
if
a
you're young
tattoo.
Like even you entering, I was like, that's cool. Like go ahead, enter,
Yeah.
cop a trophy.
And it was really just because it was like a fun show. Like if it
Sure.
was like a villain arts or something, probably wouldn't have entered. But I was
Why
like,
they're
oh,
not fun.
not even. It had cool categories. I thought they were interesting.
Yeah,
Some of
yeah.
the categories, like I'd never seen a convention that had a black work category. So I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it. I like black work. I want to try to go for something like that. Video game, never seen that before. Beginner, also never seen that before. So I was like, I wanted to even just enter, just to like participate in them, to see how they were judging them, how they were like running the contest as well.
Yeah, I was thinking about just making a super cool trophy and bringing it to conventions, and then I'll just pick who I
Running
think
your
is
own
best.
contest.
Yeah, everyone can enter. It's free. Come to my booth.
How to
Show me Tass.
speed run getting banned from a convention forever.
Buy
it'll be
one
like
shirt, you get a free
something
entry.
separate. I'll just do like
Yeah.
verified artist, or
I think that'd be
artist
really
at the
cool.
convention. It's free. It's not doing nothing.
How do you feel about people bringing healed tattoos? Do you think they should be done in the show, at the show, or do you think people should be able to bring in healed tattoos?
So the conventions are designed with the categories to enter healed tattoos. The fresh ones are supposed to be best of day, best of show. And that was like that's why they do it so early. Right? Like they're like, yeah, like, okay, you have to get it in by fucking 7 o'clock, but then you're allowed to tattoo till like midnight.
Yeah.
If the reason the best of the day and the best of show so late is so that you can enter your fresh tattoo. That's something Ben and I were talking about, how it was kind of bullshit how many, everyone has their own. I don't fuck with the awards or like the competitions, but my understanding was always like, yeah, enter in healed ones, everyone kind of does it differently though.
Yeah.
Because a fresh one's always going to look better than a healed one.
Yeah, all day.
One thing I really didn't like was they hard stop you at a certain time. And I don't know, because I know in New York, they stopped me at like 10, 11.
Tattooing?
Yeah. Here they stopped me at 8. And they were packing my booth up
That
as
was-
I
That
was
was only
working.
on Sunday.
That was
that?
Yeah, that was only
That
on
was the last day
Sunday.
of the convention.
Oh, I
They
didn't
packed
know they were
that
doing that
shit
the
up.
other days.
No, because there was when we left on Saturday and Friday,
But
the
there's still people
booth,
tattooing.
the booth like on the other row, she was going well past
I
everybody.
talked
left.
to one dude. He tattooed until like 12:30 before they. Like,
Yeah, I thought they were going to
pulled
kick
him
you out
down.
if you at a certain time.
It's just Sunday.
they try
need
to get
get
you
out, or
out.
else they're getting fined.
yeah.
Like the city will
They
fine
gotta shut
you if
those
you're
lights
doing
off
that shit.
eventually.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
would have liked to kept working.
Yeah, that piece you were doing on Sunday was really, really, really cool though.
Which
like
one
the
you did
lewd
too?
piece?
The Lute Sonata
second
piece,
one,
yeah.
yeah.
I thought that was super fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had like done that on a Saturday, I think you would have had all the time
Yeah.
to get that thing in.
Do you want to win a trophy?
Be cool.
I think
doesn't make my
if you
world,
want
but
to,
yeah,
I
it'd
think
be
that's
cool.
okay.
I mean, I wouldn't mind one.
What about you, Alex?
Yeah, I really want to win a trophy.
You
Best
can.
merch salesman?
You got some? No, he can enter his tattoos.
Best-
They give
best
you
of
two
sales.
They
Best-
give you 2 trophies.
Best of
Best of
sales.
sales. I think I'd win that category.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Out of the conventions we've been to,
What, Cam? What did you win? Did you say what you won?
Second place in large black work.
What do you think about that, Adrian?
It's not first place. Not first or last, big boy.
I'm not gonna lie, the dude who won first though, he got that. That piece was fire.
Who was the guy that came up to you asking, was it the third place winner or the first place winner?
Asking what?
I don't know. You said somebody came up to you saying like, hey, how'd you do that? Or what piece did you win? Or
Oh,
something
there's definitely some people who are like, that wasn't an anime tattoo.
Hell yeah.
There's
bro,
definitely
fuck
what-
those people.
No, for sure. But I was like, I didn't want to do an anime tattoo. Like, I wanted to win a Star Wars piece. I wanted to enter a Star Wars piece in your anime convention.
I entered anime tattoos and I didn't win anything.
I guess we could talk a little bit about like some of the controversial. Are we talking about that? a little bit?
Patreon.
Okay. Like with the judging and stuff?
Controversy.
Okay.
Patreon.
Overall,
Next
though,
time.
like, how was the convention for you? Like, what did you really think? Because I know you pretty much are regimented the same way for every convention.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
God.
Just Chris. Yeah. His fucking cape is catching on shit on the wall.
You look like a supervillain back there, dude.
Like El Flamingo.
Dropping everything.
The man behind the cave.
It was fine. It was a little boring, honestly. Ben made it fun. You guys made it fun. The crowd was cool. It wasn't as like high energy as some.
Very relaxed.
Yeah.
Very relaxed.
Yes.
Which I mean, the piece, I loved all the pieces I did. It was like all castle stuff. It doesn't always work out like that where I'm like loving all the pieces. the crowd was so nice that like I wanted to take walk-ups, and we did. We get one in there, just because when you like talk to someone and they're like really enthusiastic about the tattoo, and I don't know how to describe it. Like there have been conventions where like people walk up and they're like, "That's cool, I'll get that. You got time?" And it's like, okay, that's one way. And then there's another way. You know, at this convention, it was like, "Yo, I love this piece. Like I've been following this style," and like you can tell that it like means a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it seemed to be like everyone in the crowd was like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like this lick and stick, like I'm here, I might as well fucking get something. Yeah. It was like, it was real. So like I worked with the one guy, and it was just like kind of the experience you always want. Like great conversation, super like grateful, gave me the artistic freedom. We just had that like extra bond.
Yeah.
Getting along with everyone in the booth, they were excited to be there, and then like rubs off. Like if you have a client that's excited, you start to get excited. Yeah, you get excited, you do. Yeah. And it just improves the energy of the whole booth, and I was getting that all weekend. Yeah. You know? And then because that stuff leads to like, yo, why don't you just come back tomorrow to chill in the booth? Yeah. Or like, we're going out tonight, why don't you come with us? That's like what it turns into. Yeah. Rather than just like all right, you're done, see you never, you know?
Yeah. No, I think that was like when I grabbed your clients, I think a lot of them were super stoked. Like everybody was, and I think like everybody's client, because I talked to everybody's clients, like everybody at the table. And like everybody was super excited to get tattooed and to have the opportunity. It was a lot of fun. Like that's what made it a lot of fun.
I like chilling with clients. Like if we're traveling and like you're from the area, or even if you're not, but you're staying the night, like come out, hang out with us. Yeah. Like I'm down with that. Yeah. Like everywhere. Some of our best experiences have been through that, especially when we're like international. Yeah. And they're like, yo, like, what are you guys doing tonight? And we're like, we don't know. We've never fucking been here.
What do you want to do?
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. You know, like come out and chill. That's the best.
Yeah, man. That the third castle you did on that dude, he was super fucking cool.
He was super cool.
He was super cool. Did he even wish me a happy birthday? That guy rules. Yeah, and then the next day he went and fucking got another crazy piece. That guy was like a true enthusiast.
Is that the picture guy?
What?
Was that the picture guy?
Who's the picture guy?
Adrian?
No, that was the one right before.
Oh, okay.
What's this? What
are
you talking about?
The picture guy.
Adrian to take the photo.
Oh, yo.
Pedro?
What? No. What? Tell the story. I kind of forget it. I just
I was picking up the car when this happened.
It was, I think the dude wanted a photo. It was you, me.
Oh,
and then you were like, he asked you for a photo. You're like, oh, you want Cam? He's like, yeah. And you want Adrian?
He's like, yo, could I take a photo? He wasn't like specific, so I was like, yeah, you want like Cam in here? And as I'm saying Adrian, he's like, yeah. So I'm like, you want Cam? Yeah, Adrian, whatever. And you guys walk over. So you're like, oh, yeah, cool. We're getting this picture. And then the guy fucking hands Adrian the phone. And he's like, yeah, take a picture of us. You know?
I've never been more disrespected in my life.
Wait, Adrian, so tell it from your perspective.
So me and Cam are sitting at my booth. We're hanging out and talking.
I was sitting next to you.
You're sitting with me. I hear John call me up. He's like, yo, Adrian, Cam, you came over for a photo.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, word, no problem. Walk over, and then Cam walks next to John. I'm about to walk up. I get handed the phone. I'm like, oh, all right. I take selfies and then take photo of them.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, I don't smile in photos. When that shit happened, it was really hard not to fucking grin, bro.
Yeah.
I was because you could see Adrian's dumb little face. Do you want vertical or horizontal?
Oh my God, dude.
That was so. I couldn't help but laugh. I was like, what is happening?
I don't care.
Dude, we had that one guy that was a really big fan and was like really quiet. The dude with like the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Yeah.
He was chilling there.
Yo, he was cool as fuck though, dude.
Cool.
Cause
Did you think he was cool?
He creeped Adrian out.
He creeped me out a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't actually talk to him at all. You can
Bro.
kind of just be like, yo, what are you working on? And be like, I show him this. And he's like, oh, nice. I'm like, thanks, dude. Then he'd,
Yo, what about so the third day you got cut off, we go out to dinner with everyone, and we're all chilling. We like a 2-hour dinner, everyone's talking, and then that dude comes up to Adrian at the end that was with
Bro,
us.
that was
what
fucking
did he say?
hilarious.
which dude?
We've never talked, but
Oh, yeah, we were at the dinner.
He
And
was
I
like,
guess-
"Oh, good to see you, man," or something like that.
He's like, we've never spoken.
no, the guy's like getting Shayna's Instagram and everyone's Instagram. And he's like, oh, did I get yours? I'm like, we've never spoken before.
Yeah, and then it was just silent.
Yeah, it was just
And
weird.
he's like, oh, my bad. Whatever, nice to meet you. I'm like, oh, I'm Adrian. Here's my Instagram.
Adrian's like, "Let me guess, you want me to take a fucking picture?"
Alex made me feel like shit for that.
Oh,
And
whatever.
I didn't think
I didn't make you feel like shit.
You were like-
I
you were like,
I
that
it
was
was
laughing.
yo. To be honest, it was kind of rude.
I didn't think it was rude at all. We didn't speak before.
I
know,
think
but
there
it's
was
not
a
like-
better
that's not how
way
you
to have
handle the
said
situation.
It
that.
was
Yeah.
funny to me.
It was
Whatever.
hilarious, but it was
I
definitely
didn't
rude.
even want to be at dinner to begin with. I was tired.
You are a piece of shit.
wanted
You
to go
said you
squirt?
wanted to
Didn't
go
you guys
out.
go out after that?
No,
Well, no.
Me
I
and
went-
my
oh,
dog
yeah.
Alex
Cam went out
did.
Cam and Alex had a little
'Cause you wanted to be a
adventure. I went out in
bitch.
the room.
Oh no, this is
Yo,
so no, this is what happened.
begged him
This
to
is-
come out.
this
that
is what
night.
happened.
and
I'm
we had the best night in Richmond.
I'm
that
gonna-
Are you
night.
upset you didn't go out with them?
No, not at all.
SANIDERM to heal it. Where's my banner, bro? SANIDERM. What's up, dude? Sorry for SANIDERM, the best aftercare in the world. And take it from me, I'm a pro team member. Use code unemployable to get 20% off your SANIDERM. I only use SANIDERM. It's the best product out there. There's all these other products that just copied SANIDERM. Get the real stuff. Tell him, Alex.
Use SANIDERM.
So we after
All right,
dinner.
Tell us about the best night of Richmond.
After dinner, we first off, it was a pleasant dinner. Thank you, Ben. That was cool.
Yeah.
that was a really
Awesome
good dinner.
dinner. It's good food.
Yo, but really quick, Remco was super fucking
Remco
cool.
was
Rex was super
awesome,
cool. Like
uh-huh.
everybody that was in our row.
Who's the guy across from us?
Damien was
Damien
super
was
cool.
awesome, man.
Everybody was so cool to be
Ben's
around.
client.
Yeah.
Awesome guy.
So yeah, we all went out to dinner together, and that was nice. And then after we got to the room, I was really tired. Adrian fell asleep. Shayna was going to sleep, and I still had to count and do totals for the night.
I was like,
And Cam was like, "Can we please go out? It's the last night of Richmond." I was like, I wasn't going to.
You weren't.
And I wasn't going to. So Cam.
I guilt tripped him.
So Cam started taking off his clothes aggressively, and he was like, "You know what? Nobody wants to go out."
Another
It's fine."
was it another
yeah.
tantrum?
No, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck you guys.
And I kind of like was. I was already a little like frustrated, so I was like,
count, and he was trying to count. More.
yeah, and I was a
One,
little.
two, skip a few.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Fuck." So I got frustrated, and I was like, "You know what, Cam? I'm going out." He's like, "No, it's fine. We don't even have enough time anymore." I was like, I'm going. Either way. He
just walks out
I was like, I'm still going. So I just walked out, and Cam put on his clothes. Hey, wait up. Yeah, Cam came. So Cam came, and
I don't blame you for staying home.
Yeah. No.
and
Cam was like shaking me, like, please come on. He's smacking me around. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm falling asleep. I'm
This dude had
tired.
one sock on, and
It's like, if you come, you can kiss me anywhere on my body.
So we fucking go. I had gone out the night before and like seen a couple of the buildings. So I was like showing Cam
I
some
was trying
like
to see
cool
some
shit.
Sure.
Because there's some like cool architecture there.
Yeah.
And we're looking around.
You guys got some money now.
Yeah,
Go to
we're
conventions.
balling. We're like,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Let's go spend it. So we went around, and then we went down this one street. And
Alex showed me a clock.
I really like clocks. So I was showing Cam this really cool clock that I found. And we went down this one street.
I was following you.
Yeah.
For like 15, 20 minutes, and then at one point I was like, I want to go this way.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, let's go that way.
Like, Cam, come with me.
Yeah. Dude, the clock was sick.
there's a
though.
clock.
It was a pretty cool clock.
The
I'm
clock
not
was
gonna
really
lie,
fucking cool.
And there's a lot of cool like Civil War
Bro, clocks
statues
are
and
sick.
shit.
All right, whatever.
So we go down this one street, and we see this like taxidermy and like cool shit in the window. Cam was like, oh, fuck, I think that's a tattoo shop. So we turn around, and
Why do you think it was a tattoo shop?
Well, I saw a little red tattoo neon sign, but it was closed. It was like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
at this point, so I was like, I just wanted to go peek through the window real
Right.
quick.
yeah, so we turn around, and the door is open.
time is it?
It's like 1 a.m. at this point.
No.
It's later.
It was like 12:30.
No, because it was 12:45 and the scooter stopped
yeah,
at
you're
1.
right,
and I was
you're
like,
right,
we
you're
had,
right.
so by the time we got to
right.
by the
So
time
it's
we
like
got
1
to
in the
2
morning.
pillars, it was like 1.
Yeah, it's like 1 in the morning.
1:15.
So I see that like the door's open and there's a van out front. The van's all open, like the trunk and everything. So
Meanwhile, we're like, all right, we're gonna leave at 7 in the morning.
Yeah, I was responsible.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Alex,
So-
sorry,
1
go
in the
ahead.
morning, tattoo shop.
1 in the morning
Oh my
tattoo.
god, I've never seen one. All right.
So this dude's there. He's like he just looks like an old school dude.
How old do you think?
Bro, I mean, not that old, but like
He had a 15-year-old
If you
child.
if you have to guess.
I'd say
50,
46.
47,
46?
Whoa.
46?
Whoa! 46?
See, hold on. The way
Like
Cam
late
described him
40s.
to me, he sounded like Gandalf.
Yeah, they made him sound like he was 70 years old.
No, he was like
No.
late 40s, early 50s
Yeah.
for sure.
Facial hair?
Well, no,
Nah,
he was one of those.
clean shaven.
He was like buzz cuts.
Yeah, but massive, bigger gauges than you. Like
Yeah.
massive gauges.
leather jacket,
Leather
all black.
jacket.
Got a 9 in the
Yeah,
belt, strapped up. Legend. Charles Berger.
Charles
is
Berger
there.
in Richmond,
so Charles
Virginia.
is there, and we're like, yo, this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like Cam's a tattooer. I love tattoos. This was kind of our first time ever seeing like an old school shop.
Yeah.
Like there was hand drawn flash on the walls. It was just like all decorated. It was super
like,
fucking
hunted
cool.
heads, like
Yeah.
deer heads, bear heads.
So we're like
2 Pillars Tattoo.
2
in
pillars
Richmond,
tattooed.
Virginia.
We are
Hunted heads.
we're fucking like
You ain't
children in a
killing
candy
around here.
store. We're eyes wide, like what the fuck are we looking at right now?
Yeah.
He's
Well,
like,
first off, we were peeking through the window, and Charles was like, "You guys want to just come inside, check the place out real quick?" Yeah, literally.
yeah, we were like,
Me and
oh my
Alex-
god,
me and Alex
please.
look at each other like,
Sounded like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
Boner
Factory.
alert.
Yeah, dude. So we fucking go, and we're like videoing everything, and you can tell like he's stoked because we're stoked. So
yeah, he's excited to show some.
bro, he takes us upstairs to like this, and it's like super intimate and close.
Is this
Whoa.
a Patreon story?
No,
Is it?
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
it's because you said
Yeah.
super small room and
Did you
Yeah.
have sex?
So we had sex, and he takes us upstairs, and he gave us like 2 really cool prints,
really cool.
Nice.
and then so
This
his
fucking
hands,
spiral staircase in the
Yeah.
back of the shop that
And he
let
hand
us
built
do artist
everything.
stuff.
Did you guys take pictures?
yeah, we
I
took a
have
lot of
few, yeah, I can
pictures.
show you.
Nice.
So so he was kind of telling us how like 15-year tattooer, his hands are kind of fucked. So when he was
Coils?
yeah.
Yeah.
So when he was a kid, he helped his mom with the flower shop. So he kind of started another one, and he does these really cool like gothic.
Another flower shop.
Yeah, he started another flower shop. So he takes us right next door to the flower shop.
Connected to the tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Bro, we get there, it's like a mess because he was doing something for whatever her
He's doing
fucking
something
name
for
is.
Ryan Ashley.
Ryan
Yeah.
Ashley.
So he was working the Jesse Smith convention
Yeah.
happening in the same time that weekend.
Oh,
so
they
he
did
was
like
on.
a
He
meet
was
and greet for her.
Yeah.
so he was unloading all that shit from that when we bumped
Right.
into him.
Bro, we get to the back of this fucking flower shop, and it's this really cool wall.
Just wooden wall.
And he takes a rose off of the wall.
Because
and
you guys
puts-
want to see something cool?
And puts the fucking stem of the rose into like this little,
little
hole,
hole, little
and the
crack.
whole fucking wall just opens up.
And it's just like this huge room.
Did you guys
that's
get a
like-
video of it?
Not
Not
that
that
room
part, 'cause it was secret.
It was dark. Too.
Yeah, it was also pitch black.
So it was Hogwarts.
Yeah, but how secret is it if you just showed 2 random boys at 3?
Because we're cool.
oh, you know what? It all makes sense.
Because we
now.
got it like that.
What happened down there?
So
You forget?
I got a boner.
Geeking
And-
out to each
yeah,
other.
we call Amanda because Amanda was up there with us, and we called Amanda and we were like shitting on her. We were like, "Fuck you! Guess what you missed?" And
Rubbing it in everyone's face.
yeah, and us three were like, "Yo, when we come back here next year, we're gonna get tattooed there."
Are you gonna go back there?
I would love to go back to Richmond next
Yeah,
year,
me
but
too.
I would love to work the Jesse Smith show.
Really?
Just to find out what that, because dude, it's the 3rd oldest convention in the country.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of cool guys, or it seemed like.
Okay.
But yeah, so then he texted me, and he was like, "Hey man, I just drew up these really cool R's. If you guys want to swing back and get tattooed."
like the letter.
Yeah, like the letter for Richmond.
And by this point, it was 2.
Yeah, by this
2:30
point, it was
a.m.
2 in the
'Cause
morning.
We talked to him for 30, 45 minutes at his shop.
Yeah,
He gave us a lot of his time. We were like, it was super cool of him, too.
yeah, and we looked at each other.
as we were walking,
were like-
right before he texted you that, we were like, yo, how sick would it be to just get tattooed in a shop like that? It was just a cool shop. It was like 3 artists, just 3 traddy guys, like super, just about like this big, maybe like with a 2nd floor, but like just 3 stations. We were like, yo, it'd just be so cool to get tattooed in a shop like that. Just fucking like coil machines. He's using an Eric Kane, you know.
And this guy knew everybody.
Oh, dude, he had
Bro,
like,
he has a black and gray Jesse Smith sleeve.
What kind of machine?
Eric Kane. Aaron Kane, sorry.
Eric Kane.
Sorry. No, Aaron.
Aaron?
Aaron Kane, sorry.
Sorry, I had to do that to you, Cam.
No, it's okay.
No, that machine was fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That thing was so cool.
Are you tired of using ink bottles that are spelled correctly? Do you find yourself texting during ad reads for companies? Well, I do, and that's why I use Allegory Black. Are you tired of your black arms looking blue? Do you suck at tattooing and you want to get better? Use Allegory Black. Allegory has normal black and ultra black. Just when you thought it couldn't get any darker, they put out ultra black. Use Allegory ink. It's the best ink on the planet. Go to AllegoryInk.com and use discount code unemployable for 20% off. I know, it's crazy. It's so much money. You really should pay full price, but we have a discount code. Right, Alex?
That's right.
It's sick. Like when I woke up at 7 o'clock and waited 2.5 hours for you guys to wake up so we could get on the fucking road. And you told me you went out to a Trad Daddy shop. You got some coil bangers and you met. I was like, that's cool. I wasn't even mad at that.
Dude, I think honestly that was like,
I was actually proud of you guys.
that was our like first like true like convention type of like experience.
For me, it was like a humbling experience because it was like, yo, this dude's 15 years into his career. He's willing to sling 3 free tattoos until Friday or until 5 a.m. on 3 people he just met.
Right.
I was like, dude, this is just honestly like an awesome experience. Like, I can't wait to do something like this in a decade for somebody else too. You know, I was like, it was just a cool experience that he took his time out of his night. I mean, this dude has 3 kids at home, you know, and a wife. He's like, I'll show you my shop. I'll show you this. I'll talk tattoos with you guys. I'll share my
He's
love
never
of the
met
industry.
you.
No,
He's done it
dude.
15 fucking years. His hands don't even work.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's like, yo.
You won't even come to work on time. And you have a fucking tantrum when someone changes the design. I hope you have nothing but humbling experiences for the rest of your life.
I've heard other people have had worse tantrums in here this
Hold on.
week.
Then we got back on the road. Apologies, we took a couple hours. And then all you guys fucking fell asleep on me, dog.
I was awake the entire time.
Well,
with you.
that was my one rule. Like I said,
What do you mean, Cap?
if
Yo,
I
you
go
guys
out,
were fucking cranky on the way home.
We all were.
Yeah.
I was chilling. I was fine.
You got pretty mad at Cam that one time.
No,
For what?
we had a gentleman's debate about mixed martial arts and the
Wait,
state
is
of
that what you think I
sports.
got mad at Cam about?
No,
No.
when came out another tantrum and you got upset.
Oh yeah.
Wait, when? I don't remember this.
Was that in the car?
You were
Yeah.
probably blacked out with anger. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, that did. Well, because it was like, again, if I go out that night, I have to deal with my consequences in the morning. If I'm tired, I'm tired. So Cam fell asleep the whole time, and I was driving the whole way back. I was like, all right, that's cool. Yeah. But the drive back wasn't bad at all. We broke down once, and
I mean, we
Jacksonville.
were having a blast.
Yeah.
But I think we were hurting their feelings.
that is what Adrian said.
Yeah, there was a point where me and Adrian were tired of both of you guys.
Yeah.
Because you two together.
The level
are-
of autism between you two together is
Yeah.
We just
skyrocketed.
have the same sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just shitting on me and Cam.
Yeah.
No, I only share.
Because
I
Cam
only,
was like, can't you guys ever have a fucking normal conversation?
Yeah, I was
You
getting
always
really
have to-
fucking tired of it.
yeah, we were just joking around the whole time.
Well, honestly, I was getting really tired of you.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Jesus.
I mean, it got to the point where I
I mean, you're
walked off
tired.
one day.
You're tired of me like 24/7. Like I'm used to that. But like it was tired.
I'm not gonna like put all your shit out here, but yeah.
Well, no, there was the one joke I made at Cam that I know upset him, and it was really, really funny though. The way it was, we got this person gave us like a burned like wood type of
Yeah.
thing. And And Cam, it was just, we were all tired, and Cam was like, bro, it's going to look so good in the shop with all the wood. This wood's good. He just said wood so many times that I just repeated it in a little bit of like retard accent. Yeah.
In jest. Yeah.
Cam was like, you know what, bro? I was like, nah, my bad. That was a little far.
No,
it was funny.
On a real note, I actually did not get tired of any of you guys. I just felt like being mean to you for a sec back there. You guys were fine. It honestly wasn't as bad as I expected. Mm-hmm. My main thing was like, okay, I'm going up with all you guys. I want to make sure you're okay, you know? Because, like, I've done so many conventions. Like, it just, whatever. I know what to expect. They're kind of the same for me every time. And I knew that, like, there were some unknowns for you guys. I also knew, like, your sleeping conditions. I knew you were going to fucking go out every night. And that's fine. And I think you guys did very well, honestly.
Dude, it was a great fucking time.
Yeah, I thought it was a good time. Would you travel with the group again?
With this group?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're my best friends in the whole wide world.
What about you, Cam?
No, yeah. To be honest, this was my favorite group I've traveled with.
Yeah.
It was probably the best
What about
time
you,
I've
Adrian?
had.
No, I'm flying.
You fine?
You can fly with me.
I don't think
We
he
said
meant like
travel.
driving. I'm like, would you travel with this group again?
Yeah, but I'm flying.
Adrian, you're
I
kind of a
always
princess
thought-
with the car.
Yeah, I
really-
don't like being in cars at all. Like
I really actually didn't mind it. I like when I'm on a plane, when I'm in a car, and like I can just check out. Like, because traveling's a decent excuse. Like, if people are like, why didn't you answer your phone? And I was like, oh, I was driving to Virginia, or I was flying. Yeah. For some reason, they're like, oh, that makes sense. So I'm
It's
like,
stressful, I guess.
yeah, I get to check out for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I always looked at you because you by far had the toughest apprenticeship here.
Yeah.
As this like iron wall, like nothing can penetrate. So I was pretty surprised to hear that you got your feelings hurt by us.
Yeah.
What happened back there?
I don't think it was. I think it was just a buildup of the weekend.
The valet
just being-
thing was not a joke.
That was my last straw.
That was
That
you.
set me off.
That was you being dumb. That was not a joke.
Yo, does Danny know about this?
I walked off from that point. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
he
done
got
with this
really
weekend.
mad, and it was not our fault.
All right, we did fuck with Adrian a little bit on the story we're going to tell him the last 3
So
hours. So there was a little bit of a boil up point, but then we get to the hotel, and we're like, let's just valet the car. And we're like, what, Adrian, go tell the valet. So he walks up to this woman, and what do you say to her?
So he's like, Alex is like pointing that way,
pointed,
and there's a
he's
desk
like,
with
"Where
him,
do I
and the
get the
lady
keys?"
is standing right next to him. I'm like, do I talk to you? She's like, I don't know. Do you talk to me? And Alex just dies laughing.
And he's like, will you valet the car? She's like, I don't work here.
At this point, I've already had enough. I'm cold. Everyone's standing outside like assholes. I'm freezing.
And she's like Latin.
Alex lost my
we're
jacket.
Like, you're racist, bro.
No, I hadn't lost your jacket.
You lost my
yet.
jacket.
I hadn't lost your jacket yet. At that point, I had not lost your jacket.
So you lost my jacket afterwards.
Yeah, it was after,
So-
bro, because you made
Adrian's
me
like,
go to
I
the
have
fucking
my
car to go get
car,
it.
You took it from me.
Yeah, because I was packing up the shit, and your jacket was just on my table.
give it to me, I was standing there.
So you were tattooing Adrian.
Put it on my table, dude.
Oh my god.
It was a nice jacket.
That is
I'm so
valid.
upset
You got to
about that.
watch for all your own shit.
That's
at the
your
convention,
responsibility.
though. Yeah,
You
it
took
is.
the chair with the jacket.
It's your jacket. I was in the booth
Why am I
across.
being gaslit into losing my jacket right now?
Yeah, but I want to talk about why you got your feelings hurt.
Yeah.
Well, one started with the jacket, and then it went into the valet
The
thing.
jacket was the next morning, bro.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're time traveling here, bud. So the valet thing got you?
That was the last straw.
Did you think he was doing that on purpose?
Yeah.
I don't think he was.
I was not.
I don't
doing that
remember
on
what we were
purpose.
talking about walking back to the hotel, but I was being shit on, and I was like, "Fuck this! This
Because
is stupid."
you said that thing to the guy. When we've never.
Oh yeah, 'cause you
spoken.
guys made me feel bad for talking to the guy.
This wasn't the valet. Bro, that was the last day. First day
Yeah. What
was
what
the
led up?
valet. Right?
Yeah.
No, last day was
the
valet. First day, I don't remember what happened first day.
Nothing. You were a little tired of being in the car.
Yeah,
and you were stressed out.
I was
because
stressed out with the car. I was stressed out with that I wasn't getting in business, and I was frustrated with just the whole situation.
Right. And you were blaming us for that?
No, I wasn't blaming you. I was just in a bad mood.
We didn't make it better.
No, you didn't make it better.
Right.
I was trying to help.
I know, but your way of helping is just saying we're gonna have a great weekend. Don't be sad. I'm like, okay, perfect, thanks, I got it.
And then Cam, this is hysterical. And I think it makes everyone look bad, so I'll tell this story.
Oh God.
Because I guess Cam kept, I don't think you know this. Cam kept telling like Alex, like, oh, I didn't get my whole trip paid for, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So-
yeah. I fucked up, Cam.
Hold
I
on,
fucked
stop,
up.
stop. So this is a good story for you.
Listen.
So then Alex is describing this situation to me. Like, yeah, I felt bad because like Cam kept saying like I didn't get my whole trip paid for, and he's like I don't want Cam to be upset with me, but like at the end of the day, he's like, bro, like I didn't have my whole trip paid for. Like I come up here, I worked, and then I paid you back for the trip, John.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean you paid me back, bro? He's like, no, like I handed you cash in the room for the whole trip. I'm like, yeah, but where'd you get that cash? He's like, no, I got it from the Model Citizen Apparel cash.
I was convinced.
Hold on. So I was like, yeah, but where did that money come from? He's like, from selling the clothes.
Bro, I thought John was being retarded, bro. I'm like,
And
what are
I'm
you
like-
not getting?
I'm like, and who bought the clothes? And he's like, well, you did. I was like, so let me get this straight. Let me just make sure I understand what you're mad at Cam for. I was like, Johnny and I break our fucking back to do all these crazy research to get clothes, to have nice quality clothes. Then we design them. We go back and forth with people that don't speak English. We get these fucking nice ass clothes. Then we pay to get them shipped to the convention. Okay. Then you sell them, which is like you just ask people, hey, do you want to buy these clothes? They're like, yeah, we came here for the clothes. Okay, cool. Then you take that money and you put it in your pocket. Okay. And then you give it to me.
Technically,
And you say you paid for the whole fucking trip.
technically, it's free of charge to bring me. There's no loss.
It's not, though.
Yeah, you take up
There's
space
no
in the truck.
difference from Cam going to a convention. Let me explain this to you. Cam wants to go to a convention. He has to buy the booth. Mm-hmm. He has to buy other shit. He has to buy the travel. He has to put money out. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can make this money back.
Before we're there, it's like minus 2,500.
Right. And I don't think there's a guarantee most of the time with them if they're going to make the money back. Mm-hmm. There's hope. Do they? Yeah, sure. Because they work their ass off and whatever. It's the same thing. I put out a bunch of money to pay for your trip, right? In hopes that we would sell the clothing and I would make my money back.
And we did that.
Wait.
And John
So,
made his money back.
Cam explained this to me, and I was like, yeah, you're right. And then Alex explained this to me, and Alex convinced me that he was right in the situation.
Damn, you took his side, you bitch.
That's crazy.
I was like, wait, maybe Alex did pay his trip.
No, Alex
I was
didn't pay for
fully
shit.
I didn't
No.
pay anything.
That
I didn't pay
dime
anything.
came out of his pocket.
I was fully convinced at that point.
To be fair,
And then I'm pretty sure everyone paid for his meals too while we were there. It
Bro,
just
and it's
rotated
funny,
between
it's
us
funny
three.
too because like obviously Alex makes money on top like
Yeah.
like he gets his trip paid for, I get the money back for what I put out for the trip, and then he gets a little money to be there. And I'll talk shit to him. I'll be like, yo, like you kind of have a sweet deal here. You get to like hang out with us all weekend. You make a lot of money. Like
Just
you're
talk
good.
to people.
And then this couldn't have worked out better. As soon as we get home, I'm like describing this event. And Chris is like, yo, I'll pay for all my own travel and I won't even ask for money at the end and I'll sell all the clothes. And I just look at Alex and he's like, I guess I'm not going to a convention.
yes, I'm fucked now.
Yeah, Alex, because
my
Alex
thing
was
was
sending
just
me
like-
money for things. He was like sending me money for like the scooters and shit like that. I'm like, oh, Alex is getting paid for this. It makes sense now.
Yeah, where are you getting all that money?
No, that was money. That
Are
was
you
money.
sending them my
No,
money?
no,
for
no,
scooters?
no, no. That was because when I went up, remember I had the 2 deposits on the way up.
Right.
I landed 2 deposits, so I had like $200 in my
Okay.
bank account.
Right, which is hysterical.
I was
though.
convinced that you were
Because-
using John's
Yeah, I gave you some money for your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gave you money as well. I forgot about that.
Well, that was when we got home.
Right.
But yeah, bro,
Which
my
is
birthday was this
hysterical, 'cause
week.
I know at
It
the end of the
was.
month he's gonna be like, bro, rent, car payment.
Come on, John.
Well, no, because yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. But yeah,
I'm not giving you any money this month. Want to know why?
why?
Because him and Chris went to the casino.
Well, okay. To be fair, me and Chris
Chris and I.
Chris had to turn in some scratch offs that he bought while we were gone, and there was some money on the scratch offs.
No, stop. You're skipping the important part.
No, wait. I'm not though.
Okay.
Because then we won $500.
You're skipping the important part. Chris gives him the scratch off. He scratches it and he goes, "We didn't fucking win anything." Chris, like a smart adult, does not trust him and scans the ticket and is like, "We won $500."
Yes. So we won $500.
Fucking idiot.
Chris gave me we split it because I put 30 in, he put 20 in. So we split it 200, and then we spent another 100 on a scratch off that we did not win.
Right.
And then we went to the casino.
Pause. Money he doesn't have, he's buying scratch offs with.
Okay.
So then I go to the
Probably
casino.
with model
Citizen money.
Probably. Yeah.
No. And then we go to the casino and I
Bro, you
put,
should have seen him in the hotel when, like, day 2, he's like, "I got to count the money. I got to do this and that." And then he's like, "Here, John, here's your money back for the trip, dude. I really appreciate it."
That's
I'm
what
like, "Thanks, bro."
You almost
Yeah,
forgot
just
the
so
money
you know,
too.
all that
Cam
fucking
had to
money.
bring the money
did
to you.
almost forget the money
That is
in
true.
the room.
Cam
Dude,
brought the money.
I opened up the drawer and was
Yeah.
like, he left the wad here.
I know. But listen, this is what I do. I like to help out the youth, the special needs.
Some say he's a giver of sorts. Some might call him Santa.
Yeah. So,
Who else would hire him, bro?
bro, nobody, bro.
Would you?
No.
Yeah, dude, I'm not good.
Right.
It's not
But I
not
love
good.
having you around. You make me happy.
Thanks, John.
And that's more important than money.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No, but overall though, yeah, you guys were like, yeah, I fucking love traveling with you guys. That was like the greatest. That was honestly out of the 3, because we only did like us 3. You did Empire, and then we did Philly, Empire, and Richmond.
Yeah.
Philly was like our first convention ever. It was crazy overwhelming. We had no idea what we were doing.
Ridiculous.
New York was a lot of fun. It was cool networking.
For you.
Says who?
For them.
Yeah.
For me, New York was a lot of fun. It was a lot of networking. I got to meet a lot of cool people. And then anime was just like a really fun trip. Like
Yeah, no
everything about
pressure,
it.
just-
No, bro,
just went and
everybody
had
was so
fun, man.
nice.
Yeah.
Talking to everybody, it was great.
Would you do the Anime in Con Richmond again?
I would.
If it happens on the same weekend as Jesse Smith, no.
What about you, Cam?
I would.
Over Jesse Smith?
Probably, but I would think I'd take a day to go see Jesse's this time, because talking to Charles about it, I was interested. I'd maybe like take Friday to just go over there and check it out.
What
But I
about
would
you,
like
Adrian?
I like the anime
Yeah, I do the
shows.
anime every year.
I do all the Ghost conventions.
Cool.
I know they had the Pop Cult coming up, the anime ones. I'll do them all.
Yeah.
Jesse Smith
Ghosts, get at my
The
boy.
video game, TatsCon.
Yeah, the video game in Tennessee as well.
Would you do anime again?
Would I?
Really?
Find out on the Patreon. All right. Model Citizen used to be cool before Alex started wearing it. Are you tired of being unattractive to everyone around you? Well, not anymore. With the Model Citizen apparel, you'll be beating them off with a stick. Finally, tattoo clothing that is actual quality, that I can wear around and feel good. For real though, the quality of these clothes is top notch. This is like nothing you've ever seen before with a tattoo company. This isn't some Gildan bullshit. These are quality, hand-picked clothing. They have everything from vintage styles, oversized clothes, modern tees. Go to themodelcitizen.com. Get them before Alex does.